Okay, welcome back to my Let's Play of Fire Emblem Engage on the Switch. So, first of all, I have not crashed since the last video, like, while I was just playing. So, if we crash during this video or something, then it's something with just the fact of recording fucks it up. I don't know. But anyways. So I have been playing a bit on my own. We're on like chapter 7 now. I've done a couple paralogs as well. And so there's some things to talk about before we move on to the next chapter. First of all, this place is called Somniel. This is the hub. So this is where you have all the vendors that you can purchase from. This is where you do support conversations and talk to people, manage all your shit. You can do stuff like adopt animals across the world, and then they just like shit out stuff, or they like leave stuff for you. So there's that. You can't really pet any of them, which is weird. Like if I go up to the dog, you can observe it. And then you can click this, and it'll bark. There's no petting, though. And I feel like that's kind of like, in 2023, nowadays, if you put a animal as a pet into a video game, or even just like as an NPC sitting there, gamers kind of expect to be able to pet. And here's children just...
Than celebrating the divine dragon's
God,
birthday.
Jesus Christ. And there's just random, there's always random stuff just laying around that you can pick up. Here we have the boutique.
Welcome.
And there I just got some DLC shit, which I'll talk about, but yeah, you can like change your outfits if you want to put on like a spirit onesie or a swimsuit, or you can put on a dog ears. You know, it's it's all very very optional, thankfully, so I don't have to fuck with that. But anyways, yeah, there's like random moments where this thing just slows down, and I don't know, it doesn't make any sense. The smithy, so of course you can refine any of your weapons to upgrade them, so it's very D&D-esque. You can just take it and go +1, +2, +3, +4, +5, you know, so on and so forth. Then there's like some special ones. You know, let's take a look at the special one. That got it upgrade to a silver lance. So there you go, upgrade to steel, from steel to silver. How exciting. So that's all good. You can also engrave. So this is where you take a weapon and you engrave it with one of the emblems. Each emblem can only be assigned to one weapon at a time, so you can't just slap it on everything. But it's always just a, you know, pretty much an upgrade. Sometimes it will reduce things, like the Dawn emblem will reduce might quite a bit in exchange for dropping the weight and really raising avoidance and dodge.
I'll be here.
Stuff like that. Okay. Then there's, of course, the armory.
Well, hey there.
This is where you just buy any sort of weapon that you might need. You'll notice steel and up is not available at this point, so it's fairly sparse, but the fact that you can just upgrade to steel or silver,
Welcome.
you know, you can have them. And then the item shop, of course, has vulneraries and tonics and so on and so forth.
Do come again.
Lag. I want to say that this is like 60 FPS mod related. Because that's some janky ass shit. Anyways. There's some other things you can do around here. Like you can do training, which is like just a few mini games. And so if you do push-ups and you do them well, Alir will have +2 strength for the next battle you do. Which is like... kind of annoying, I guess, because like if you're gonna min-max, you kind of have to do it. Like, oh, I gotta do it. I gotta do my push-ups, but I refuse. I don't want to do that shit. So all in all, I mean, it's fine. It's a lot less imposing on you than the monastery and 3 houses. So I like that. And overall, like, all you really need to interact with is this central square where all the vendors are. You can probably just ignore everything else if you want to. The only other thing is the ring chamber, and I guess I should go here. There's also the arena, which you probably should do every time. This is the worst lag I've seen so far in this game, by the way. It's been, like, remarkably smooth up till this point, and now it's shit. So I don't know what's going on. So here you can inherit skills from your Emblem bond. This takes SP, which you just kind of accumulate slowly by using the character with the bond. So this allows you to take skills from the Emblem and permanently learn them. And you know, you can only have 2 inherited skills active at any time. And some of them specifically will not stack if you are synced with the emblem. So like unyielding, if I took this and I applied it to myself, it would do nothing because Marth automatically gives that to me when I'm synced with him. But, you know, the idea is that you're going to be passing around emblems. You know, you're going to be sharing them. Just freewheeling love and sort of stuff like that. So then you'll grab certain skills from certain emblems to really make some buff parties. The other thing that emblems do for you is give proficiencies. And so with proficiencies, well, we have to talk about the class change system. But anyways, so yeah, you can inherit skills from your thing. It takes a while, I've found. Like it's kind of a slow process so far. But I could take Tome Precision 2. Hit avoid +5 when using a tome. That's probably worth it. So we can grab that. And then we can go into here and go to Celine. Manage skills. I had Tome Precision 1 already applied, so it just upgraded it. But there you go. That's an inherited skill that she'll always have now for the rest of the game, which is pretty good. So that's inherited skills. Then there's bond rings. This is the really kind of feels like sort of the gotcha element, even though, you know, it's all in game, right, and anything like that. And it's not really that big of a deal, but so every emblem has a bunch of these bond rings, which are all characters from their associated game. So Marth has like Kada, Ogma, Navarre, Merrick, you know, Lynn, Katarina, and you spend bond fragments in order to make these bond rings. So I'll do one here. And it, again, feels just like a gotcha game because you never know what you're going to get. So there I got Legion, and I got the B rank for Legion. Which I didn't have, so at least that's something. So every one of them has, I guess, 40 of these things, because there's 4 different tiers, C, B, A, and S, and 10 different characters from their game. So, you know, Celica has Alm. It's kind of surprising that Alm is not an emblem. He's a bond ring. Celica was chosen as the emblem instead of Alm. But okay. So you got Alm, Faye, Lucas, Silk, May, Jenny, Volbar, you know, characters from Gaiden or Echoes. Sigurd has characters from Genealogy of the Holy War, Quan and Ethlin and Deidre, Arden. And Micaiah, of course, is going to have characters from Radiant Dawn. Such as Soth. There you go. So you got Soth. Now, the reason you want to do this is because characters that don't have an emblem on them, which, you know, like Marth and Sigurd and all that, they can put on a bond ring instead, which just gives very minor benefits. So like Lucas S. He gives let's see. Yeah, okay. So he gives +1 strength, +2 defense. It's not amazing. It's not like mind-blowing or anything like that. It's just a nice little bump. And they don't really get anything else from it, just a slight stat bump. But, you know, it's better than not having it. So there's that. So then you can meld bond rings by taking like 2 or 3 or whatever it takes of the same type of ring and a bunch of bond fragments, and that'll bump it up to the next tier. So you can take 2 Merrick C's and get a Merrick B. Stuff like that. So, you know, that's all bond fragments. And then there's also engage weapons. So that's the special weapons you get from the emblems. You can upgrade these as well. In pretty limited ways. You have to have capacity as well. So, like the rapier, we could spend some of these crystals I have and make it, you know, give you some more avoidance or more crit or more dodge, you know, and you can just upgrade these unique weapons as you go. So that's that. But we should do the arena, because really it's just free XP for a few characters. I don't know why it is so laggy right now. I may have to restart the emulator. So you can have a unit train, I guess, with an emblem partner. So if I wanted to have Alir train with Sigurd, we could do that. And then you spend a certain amount of bond fragments. And let's just see what happens. I don't know.
No holding back.
I am Sigurd. You think to duel me?
I think Alir's gonna lose this one, actually.
You're as strong as I expected.
I am thrilled to be your compatriot.
Thank you, Emblem Sigurd.
Yeah, okay. So that increased their bond straight away to rank 5, which is pretty awesome. Because now I can inherit some of Sigurd's skills. But you can also do standard battles just to raise XP. So say we wanted to bump up, I don't know, Anna. Then you just throw them into the arena, and they fight against one of your other characters, and presumably they will win. I haven't had anybody lose yet.
Wanna win next time?
And then they get some XP.
For you.
And that's it. There's no risk of dying. You don't lose anything. There's no risk. All reward. You're just limited to do it 3 times per, like, chapter. So yeah, that's that. And I guess I could just keep going with Anna. But maybe we'll level up Yunaka.
It's that mysterious wanderer, Yunaka! Let's have a good match.
Uh-oh, going up against Alir. This is not gonna work. How did I get that kind of shitty luck?
Dang. You got me.
Okay, well now I've had somebody lose. She still gets some XP, but not as much. And support levels increase for the 2 characters. Now, so far, what I've seen, support is pretty basic. Support is old school. There's just like 3 levels, C, B, and A for everybody. And all it is just like stat benefits if you're next to each other. And that's it. Like, very simple, which is all I really care about. Okay. So if we wanted, yeah, Alir could just snag hit plus 10 from Sigurd, and then we can go here to Alir, manage skills, and there you go. Void plus 10, hit plus 10. All right, change class. So it's a pretty sweet system from what I'm seeing. I haven't really interacted with it much. I've gotten 1 Master Seal. I just used it. It was pretty basic. I went from Dragon Child to Divine Dragon as an advanced class. And so that was just, you know, pretty much straight stat upgrade. As well as it gave me proficiency in brawling, I guess. Martial arts. So now I can punch people if I want. So that's fun. And so for many of the classes, for most classes, what you need is you need a level requirement. So of course it's 10 for advanced and yeah, it's 10 for advanced. And then there's a weapon proficiency requirement. So if I wanted to become a hero, one of these 2 heroes, I need either axe proficiency or lance proficiency with my swords. And like I said, how you get those proficiencies is by leveling up with specific emblems. So if I used Sigurd for a while, eventually I would get lance proficiency, and then I could become this hero. And then, of course, also you need the seal. So there's second seal to change class from a base to a base, or advanced to base, or advanced to advanced. And then there's the master seal to go from base to advanced. I don't have any second seal. I had 1 master seal. I imagine second seals are going to be somewhat common. And there's a lot of classes in this game. Now, there's not an absurd amount, because a lot of what this is like duplicates that you're seeing depending on proficiencies. So there's different ways to become like a paladin or a hero or something like that. So it's not an absurd number of classes, but it is quite free form. And I don't know, I still have to see. I mean, we have to get to the higher levels and the higher ranks and stuff like that. It still seems like you can just become proficient in every weapon and just be a paladin that uses every type of weapon. I'm not really sure, but that's what it kind of feels like. I hope this is really not the norm going forward, but I feel like it's gonna be. Okay. So that's all that. I think. Let me just save and restart the emulator. Or we can just go into a chapter. Maybe it'll fix itself. We'll see. All right, chapter 7, Grand Crossing. Let's do it.
So, we made it across the border.
It does not look like it fixed itself.
It's all right. No harm was done.
That was quite the bow, soldier. Must have been hard.
Yeah, that's great. This is all really great stuff. So what are my thoughts? Oh, it actually crashed. Okay, it's definitely something with OBS eating up some VRAM or something like that. I couldn't really begin to guess. But it's a bummer. I mean, fortunately, I'm not planning on recording that much. I'm not doing a full Let's Play. So that's fine. Let's try... I'll try turning off the 60 FPS mod. It should do it.
Fire Emblem, engage.
Yeah, exactly. That's definitely 30 FPS, but as long as it doesn't crash and doesn't slow down. So far, I would say, from my perspective, a very solid Fire Emblem entry. Like, kind of, I would say upper tier Fire Emblem.
It's all right.
I think the engage system with the emblems and going, you know, sort of temporarily Super Saiyan with an ultimate move, I think that's really exciting and cool. I think the break system is very interesting as it prevents like one character from just dominating the entire map, like Donald. Like if the break system was an Awakening, there's no way that Donald could do anything near what he did, except for the fact, and I'm not sure how this pans out, I have to kind of look more into it, but armored units, like a knight, are immune to being broken. They can't. So, theoretically, I've definitely had Lewis tank like 5 hits in a turn, and that was pretty good. So I don't know if he ever gets that insane to be able to just solo, but the break system seems like it's kind of designed to prevent like a Lear from just rushing into the middle, which is all good. Man, we can only bring 9 units. We already have, I would say Boucheron's kind of shit, except I gave him like really good weaponry. So I don't know. To be honest, Clan isn't great either at this point. But I shouldn't have just 2 axe fighters. And we want to bring in Yunaka. She's bonded and it's all good. So I guess let's try that. And then let's hit optimize all. Look at that. It's wild, weird, wild shit. I don't know. I really want Chloe as well. I got too many good units. Too many good units. All right, let's just do it.
We must deal with them quickly and return to the castle.
Of course, Prince Alchrist. Leave it to us.
I wait.
Such confidence. I will protect you.
So, but, as your retainers, it's really our job to protect you.
Now then.
Huh? Hang on!
Okay.
Looks like it's starting.
Oh,
Absolutely not.
right.
That's now. Let's steal those.
Yes, Rosato.
But yeah, this one definitely feels like kind of a return to Awakening. You know, a lot of other fluff just kind of peeled back, and I can see why a lot of people, especially that came in with 3 houses and stuff, were like, oh my god, what a step back this game is, because there is so little like character interaction and the support system and the outside of battle stuff. I mean, this is really just like you're doing a battle and then you fuck around for just a little bit, mostly in preparation for the next battle, and then you do the next battle, and so on and so on and so on and so forth, which is what I like. Classic Fire Emblem is like, but I could see why a lot of people say it's a step back.
Prince Alchrist, Citrine, I can knock down anyone who's...
Smash weapons. Powerful weapons like blades and great lances smash on hit, driving foes back 1 space. You can break foes by smashing them into units or other obstacles like walls. They can't follow up. Your foe will get to attack first when you initiate combat with them. Oh, shit. Oh, you said that. Okay, but if I mean, that'll get him off this unbreakable tile, but you only have a 65% chance to hit. That's not good. We also have Alchrist with a steel bow. You know where he's going. Yeah, the weapon triangle is back after being absent for like 2 games. Was it in Fates? I don't even remember. I don't even remember. But it, you know, the weapon triangle is real nice here because it's like super important. It's super impactful, which is all good. Even though they're on unbreakable tiles, so mostly we just want to smack them with magic. Oh, but they got javelins. Those little bitch asses. I don't know. Okay, that's not gonna work. Okay, gee. Got a nice longbow. Start with that there. That could get the kill, but at a 47% chance. That's not great. Otherwise, there's... No, that... Okay, we don't have many great... Oh, Celine's gotta... He's gotta do alright here. She'll definitely get the kill, so whatever. Yeah, so I turned off combat animations. I mean, at this point for me, this is Fire Emblem. This is how it looks. That's how it looks when somebody attacks another unit. And in the older games, you know, they just kind of like bump into one another. Here you get at least like kind of an interesting animation and the sound effect and all that. So, you know, it's nice. I have no complaints.
I'll do my best.
Look at all these things I can do to you. I can use Armor Slayer to just kill you. I think that's pretty good. Now, one negative that I will say, and this is entirely a personal thing, and I feel like there's probably...
I live to serve.
Even on, like, the dev team, there's probably, like, some disagreement. But that's weapon durability. I have to say, at this point, having played a little bit of every Fire Emblem game, my thought is I prefer weapon durability, which is really weird because I think when they removed it in Gaiden, I was like, oh, this is great, no weapon durability. But I feel like it's such a core part of the experience. It's such a core part of like balancing things. And I just feel like it makes the whole experience more interesting to me to have like really powerful weapons, but they're very limited, and you really have to pick and choose when to use them. Yeah, okay. And I've heard people complain that like, oh, you know, I never ever use that weapon out of fear that it's gonna run out. You know, which is sort of the hoarding, RPG hoarding mentality, like, oh, I have these elixirs and I'm never gonna use them ever.
Emblem is a form of nearby enemies can...
But I haven't really had that problem. Like if like things like the Armor Slayer. If I'm running up against armor and I have the Armor Slayer in my hand, I'm gonna fucking use it. I mean, that's what it's for. That's exactly what it's for. Like, I'm gonna use it. I don't know. Like, I feel like that's Fire Emblem to me. Is having specific, you know, powerful weapons, limited uses, when to use them, when not to use them. That's part of the strategy. So here it's like, yeah, I have an Armor Slayer. I think, yeah, she has the Armor Slayer. So whenever you come across any form of armor, you just use the Armor Slayer, and that's it. Like, I don't know. And then you get a silver weapon, and you basically just never use anything but the silver weapon, because why would you use an iron weapon? I mean, sometimes maybe when you're talking about like speed and weight and stuff like that, but I don't know, man. Why do they all have javelins? It's really obnoxious. Okay, this guy does not. He will suffer my wrath. So like here, I mean, Tyrannostorm is more powerful. Does 13 instead of 10, but it's slower, so you want to use fire. So obviously there are differences between weapons. There's reasons you'd want to use some in case of the other, but yeah, I mean, overall I just prefer durability. I don't know how like much of a minority that sort of take is. Didn't get a crit. I don't know why I moved there. That was dumb. Guess I'll use Armor Slayer. It's actually not even necessary here. The Silver Sword is good. Liberation is good. I could even punch him if I really felt like it. And yeah, Silver Sword. Like, why would you ever not use this? Like, there's no thoughts of saving it or any. It's just, yeah, use the fucking Silver Sword. Use it good. Silver Axe. Missed. Holy shit, that was horrible. Yeah, you need to improve. She should have a longbow, so she should be able to... Yeah, alright. Chain attacks are good, I like those. We may need to actually fucking engage here.
Emblem, engage!
To warp Ragnarok. Good. So there you have the heavier weapon that maybe hits harder and pushes them back and can break them. But it's very slow and they get to attack first. So, you know. Obviously, they've done as much as they can to balance things around the fact that there's no durability. And like I said, it's really pretty top tier Fire Emblem overall. But going forward, I hope they don't ditch durability entirely. And we have Rider's Bane. Why wouldn't you use Rider's Bane? Oh, because you'll miss. And you'll be a dumb fool. Perfect. Now, Alfred does get Rider's Bane from Sigurd if he engages, so you may as well.
My muscles are yours.
Now, that's probably my problem, is that I don't fucking engage as often as I should, because I hold on to it. But there is like, okay, engage gives me Rider's Bane. I better do it. Yeah, no go there. Fuck. Shit. Shit. So apparently I do have DLC. I'm not planning on doing DLC, so I shouldn't. I should find a way to disable it. Because it just gives you... It just dumps a shit ton of items on you. Like after the 3rd or 4th chapter or something. It just gives you... like silver weapons and all these crafting materials and, you know, smithing materials and shit. And it's like, no, please don't. I don't want this. I'm trying to have a balanced experience here. Why are you doing this? So I've tried not to use it, but when you use optimize all, I think it just gives you all that shit. Unfortunately, I should have destroyed it.
I'm worn down.
You're fine. Now, see, I've got engage up, so you're tempted to just push, but that's a bad idea, and you shouldn't do it. They're just gonna murder. They're gonna murder me. They're gonna murder me. What exactly does... Okay, so engage here gives me shine, which is just a decent light magic. Augment, and then great sacrifice to full restore to all allies, even those not under the player's control. But it drops Unica to 1 HP. But still, I mean, when you need to like rescue somebody in the distance, that's really pretty good. Oh yeah, break. Break doesn't really matter if no one else is coming to hit you, but, you know. Here's probably where we should engage if we're gonna do it. Got a lot of weapons. I mean, Armor Slayer will do it. Or the Rapier will do it. Either one. 52 total damage here. Jeez, and she crit. My God.
Very well.
Fortunately, all our spellcasters way in the back. So we can override with Rider's Bane, which is probably gonna get me killed. We can Canto a little bit. Yeah, he's gonna use fucking her engage, her dark engage ability. Great.
I'm pretty tough, you know.
Sure you are. Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. I have to do both of those things. Boy, maybe we engage here for shine.
Quick change.
something like that. Fuck. Fuck, fuck. Why are you so weak? That's not gonna end well. I can't believe you missed. Okay, you cannot cross the collapsed floor. Oh my god, I've been fucked. I thought she was gonna... No, no. Yeah, that's not too bad. That's not what I was worried about. This is.
You got an emblem ring? Better cough it up!
I mean, look at this character design. It's just... Okay, Alfred survived until he didn't. Fuck. So much of that went poorly, man. So much went poorly. I feel like I gotta redo this entire turn. Because that was just so shit. Just bad. Probably pull it back. I mean, I know we've got an engage up from Alfred, but that was pretty dumb. So let's not do that. Like maybe you get away with that. Oh, but he's got chain guard up. I'd have to land a hit on the priest, the cleric, whatever they call him. Yeah, I mean, overall, just take it a little bit slower. Yeah, it's really annoying, but what are you gonna do? Probably move him up. If I think that Lewis could handle the engage ability, do I get to know what it is? She's like a magic wielder, so that's probably not good. Oh, it's this, all for one. I mean, he can tank quite a bit. It's worth a try. I just say it because if he can chuck a javelin here... Fuck my face hole. Jesus. That's so shit. Okay, she can make an obstruction. Here. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Alfred's just gonna do nothing, because what's the point? So we'll just do that.
You got it.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't,
I must play my part.
I don't love it. And still got chain guard up, so we're gonna have to do something about that.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, I don't have Rider's Bane anymore. Really? Even though you have the longbow? I guess. Fuck. So obviously I'd like to land a shot on a flyer here. But we're really going in deep.
Time to open up shop.
%43 hit chance. Wow. RNG cuts both ways. Alright, we're gonna engage. I can't one-shot this chick, though. She's got revive. Doesn't she? Yeah, it's a little gem. It's the same as Three Houses with the monsters. Now they just gave it to any boss. So that's fantastic. I mean, I can bring down her health bar. I guess.
Return them. No way. We could have done this the easy. I'm still.
I do still have Celine, but she's too far away to do anything. So I guess stand here. My life for a dancer at the moment. Now I have Rider's Bane, but that's... And we'll break her, so she won't get the counter attack. Theoretically, it might be okay. It's gonna be rough. Oh, well, in that case, no, it's not okay. That's what the time crystal's for. See, I feel like he missed, right? In the grand scheme of time, he missed. He will always miss, regardless of what weapon I chose, unless it had 100% maybe. I feel like he's just destined to miss. I could try again. But yeah, I feel like he is destined to miss this attack. Which is kind of shitty. But I guess it prevents you from cheesing some RNG. Are these things not counting as riders? It doesn't seem like they are, so I'm better off. Okay, Lewis really can't do much. Yeah, he's always destined to miss. All right, then I think what I'm going to do with her is the grand sacrifice. The great sacrifice. We have a lot of weakened characters. She'll just sit in the back. Do that. Get a shit ton of XP. My god. That's an amazing way to get XP. Then we'll probably just heal her back to full. Nearly. Oh, she went for a Leer, which is pretty good. Okay, that's not so good. And he's broken. She. Definitely dead.
I wish I'd had more.
It's your lucky day.
It's really obnoxious. I either accept Anna's death, which is kind of lame. I don't know how to save Anna, though, without just not sending her in, which is probably what you should do. Just not send her in. Although she got a kill on the healer. That was really good. I guess maybe Lewis could get the kill on the healer. No, all right. Is he just destined to miss this turn? Like, there is no force on heaven or hell that will allow him to land a hit on a target? Is that what we're looking at here? Because that's pretty shitty. I mean, I know he's on the avoidance tile, but I feel like Lewis just cannot land a hit. Like, it hurts my soul to, like, accept that. This, like, inevitability. But he might as well just say 0% hit chance this turn. I hate it. Oh, but with the chain guard, that's so shit.
Lend me your strength.
This archer sitting out here, I mean, he's gonna get annihilated. But if I put Anna out there, she's gonna get annihilated. Unless maybe I park her on the spot. But she certainly can't attack ever. She's gonna die. She will die. Otherwise, I'm gonna lose all Chris. But I think that's probably a better solution.
Quick change!
Certainly not easy for the average player on their first playthrough. Hard is not going to be easy mode, despite what, you know, the old curmudgeon-y bastards on the subreddit tell you.
Let us be off.
I hate to accept that he can't hit, but he can't. He can't. We've thoroughly proven that he cannot land any sort of hit.
I'm going to ask.
Yeah, we're gonna lose all Chris, 100%.
It's your...
Okay, I didn't know I'd be losing Alfred as well. Holy shit. I feel like I have to start this whole chapter over. That is such an overwhelming push from them that I don't know how to combat it. Archers were the answer. and my archer got stuck all the fucking way in the back. If I had Eddie up here, just boom. I mean, you know, no problem. And then if I had all Chris'd up, boom, no problem. I think I fucked up this whole level and I have to restart. But that's pretty much the end of this video. So, you know. Yeah, but it's not easy. This walkthrough says, by the way, remember you can use the same weapon with multiple characters per turn if you trade it with another after using it to create a chain of trades until you reach the other enemy you will attack. This will be how to attack with 2 longbows and thunders at the same time. Because trading doesn't cost an action, I guess, in this game. I don't think it has in a long time, to be honest. I'm just so used to, like, the Game Boy Advance games. On low difficulties, it would be enough to send Celica and Sigurd to attack her and finish the map. But on high difficulties, it's a little trickier. The obstruction staff. Yeah, I guess I could have done that. Yeah, alright. I mean, I'll get it. No, don't worry. I'll get it. So, yeah, that's where we're going to leave it off here. We've got one more video to go before I am done recording Fire Emblem for probably... I don't know, a couple years. Probably until the next Fire Emblem game comes out, in which case I'll most likely do a full Let's Play. And not counting probably Fire Emblem in Archipelago with randomizers. But yeah, so this is chapter 7. Yeah, we might get halfway. We'll see. We'll see. But for now, my name is Mangg. Game watching has been Fire Emblem Engage. I'll see you fine folks in the next part.